So last week I spoke about you are the director of your play. You're directing the characters. And this video is part 2. I was just in my coaching call in my Starseed Rising program, and without me planning it, part 2 came. And part 2 is, let me just quickly introduce what this is about, is you're the director of your play and you are directing the characters, and probably have been very invested in this one character that took your attention, that you maybe have been rewriting the script and have made some changes on it, and it's doing its role really excellent, right? But there might be parts that you want to change, you want to shift, you want differently, you make new choices, you have new insight, and that's why you might want to choose a new identity, a new character, right? And so that's what we spoke about last time, how you can do that, and why that's so important and why that works. And because let's talk about it now. I think I talked about it. Why? Because you choose. This is important. You create your reality. So every second, millisecond faster than that, your life is pictures. One frame, one frame, one frame, one frame, one frame. Choosing. And it's going so fast that it looks like a movie. But if we would slow it down, you would see frames. And every frame is you choosing subconsciously. And what are you choosing? That what you have been invested so much in. But you're choosing unconsciously that what you represent, that what you are right now. That's what is in your system, your traumas, your limitations, all that. That's where you create from, if you do it subconsciously, unconsciously, right? And now the idea is, and you might work with that on your own, in your own way, on so many different levels. But I love this new way of approaching it. It works so much for me. I'm going to tell you a success story in a moment, because that just happened for me. Doing this, I really went from the place of lack to more abundance, and it's flowing. It's coming in smaller, and then it's becoming already bigger. There's this wave that's building up. It's really beautiful. Talk about it in a moment. So last week I spoke about you choosing a new character. So in my case, from scarcity to or lack to abundance. And I wrote a script for that. I know how I want to see that. The ease, and it just things are coming to me with me not needing to do much effort. Money, goods, or I didn't even think about how, but in a way that my life gets organized, and it's such an ease and pleasure, and I can feel that. I feel it when I describe it now. So I'm in that feeling. So this video is not about just how creating it. That's the one from last week. Have a look at that. This one is about, okay, how am I then? Now I've created it. I wrote the script, but I'm here and the character is there. I want to be that character. So how am I being it? How am I embodying it? How am I merging with that? That's today's video. One thing, this is a video of my coaching call, right? So I'm speaking to the people in the coaching call. They already know how to immediately be your higher self, be your essence, or we always are that, but feeling it, right? So that I start there. If you don't know how to feel that, how to be that, well, first of all, my Starseed Rising program is quite the thing, 7 steps. So you get there. It's learning how to speak with your guides. It's shifting from that victimhood to embodiment of your higher self, living in alignment with that. That's how I call it there. And it's the 7th step is about stepping in a new timeline. I go into that most in depth. There's a 5-day introduction into that, which doesn't cost much. So you get a feel of it already, what it does for you. Do that if you're not there, because that's what you want to be in your life. Really, that's the basics. That sounds ridiculous, I say this, because that for many people, this is quite advanced. But that's where we need to be right now. And if you're already there, brilliant, perfect. So let's do this coaching call. And so my success story before we start, I had ordered one item at a store. online store, and it took forever for that one item to arrive here. I went emailed back and forth, and I'm like, what the hell? This is just, oh, sorry, this is just a lot of scarcity. But I wasn't going into that feeling. I was staying in it like, this is what I ordered, this is what I want, and I'm just with kindness had a correspondence. And at a certain point, I said, it was almost 3 months. I said, I think it's time for compensation because this is too much. I still want the item because I really love it, but I want also a compensation. And I said, we agree. You get your compensation. Let us first make sure that you get the item. And the item is this one actually. A beautiful Lumivita bottle, and which is a lot of earthing, which I can use as being more of my light. There's frequencies in there that help you to have more energy or more life's energy, or repairs things, restores things in your system, in your cells. It creates molecular hydrogen, if I pronounce that well. It is the bottle around the bottle. So I wanted it so much. So I did order it a few months ago. It never arrived. So I didn't understand, but I didn't put too much focus on it. And I was just in my abundance, being it. Right? And then a few days ago, they finally delivered. Not one box, not 2 boxes, not 3 boxes, but 4 boxes. Not 5. 4 boxes they delivered. 4 bottles. I have no idea how. I have no idea why, but I'd consider that my compensation. They can handle it. They have it's a big company. They can give me more bottles, and I think I'm just gonna sell them more. I don't know what to do with it yet. On top of it, the cherry on top is today they deliver another box. There was another message. Today we're coming to deliver again. I wonder, is this the 5th box of the bottles? I don't know. I consider it me so much in this energy of abundance that things are coming to me with ease, and life is easy, and I don't have to make much effort. And it feels like this was just an easy channel to come in and deliver that to me. Somehow I think it's great to have channels that it comes to you. It doesn't have to, but it just makes it easier. And here I had one because there was already delivery coming. Love that, right? Love that. All right, that was my success story of this week. And I'm so curious what they're going to deliver today. I would just love for them to ring the bell right now and for my package to arrive, but maybe that's too much to ask. If they did, I'm going to send that in the description. I'm going to describe that in the description below. What is it that actually was in that box? What do you think? Are they sending me? I have no idea. All right. Enjoy this video. It's really, really powerful to how to be your new identity. Let's see what today brings. We have been focusing a lot, well, in a few last ones. And I also, after we did a coaching call here, I don't remember when, recently, where we spoke about being the director. Your life is the stage, was everything, but imagine your life is the stage. And you've been playing one character quite some time. Maybe you switched. But often we play this one character. We put a lot of time and energy in that, and try to rewrite the script and do all these things about healing and all around that one character. We're quite invested in it. And then we spoke about just imagine that you're not just the characters in your own life, in your own play, but you're also the director, your higher self, the soul, the essence. So from that perspective, you can choose anything. You're the director after all. So we spoke then about if that character that you have been playing so long, and if you like the way that character is and every aspect of it, stay with it. If there is some things in that character that you don't like, and that couldn't, I'm not meaning the characteristics so much, could also be, but it could also, it's also about the reality, about your relationship, your finances, about love, about feeling your essence, about how you show up in the world, what you bring to this world, All of that, right? It's all part of a role. Everything is part of it. The doubts, the this, the that. If you like all of it, great. If you don't, you can create a new character that can bring some of that with. You don't have to throw everything away with the bath water, as the expression goes. But you can create a new character. In other words, you're coming back, and I want to continue that. That's why I'm taking some time to explain it again, so it's fresh in your memory. You are feeling into the director. And I want to invite you to do that right now with me. Feeling in to your essence, feeling in or feeling that you are your essence, your I am, your soul, your everything. Feel that. Lean into that. It could be on a knowing basis. That fact that you know it and you lean into it can be, if it feels difficult to reach there, just imagine it. Imagination is a beautiful gateway. Or just go back to that space where you're everything and nothing, where you are your higher self, where you are your soul, God, the I am, Buddha self. Give it a name. And it's not somewhere high up there. It's really, really grounded. It's really, really a grounded presence. All right. And from there, you are the creator of this game. You are the creator of your life. So direct your game, direct your play. So today is a new day, a new morning. We're all Europe. It's a new morning. So what is it going to be today? Which character do you want to play? What choices do you make? And it could also be simply a choice about one thing in your life, right? I want to be joyful. I want to experience joy today. I just made a beautiful audio, about be joy, right? And those that have that signed up for it, please have a listen to it, because I'm waiting for feedback before I do any record anymore. So I love to have your feedback. I know some of you already accessed it, but haven't watched it, listened to it, right? Or at least didn't give me any feedback yet. That's what I'm waiting for, to see if this new way of working is really working. Okay. So that might be your intention. And then you can have the old character and then work on it and you become more joyful. Or just simply choose another one. And that's my suggestion. Choose another character and give it the characteristics and the story that you want it to be. And now I'm pointing it out there, right? Because it's on stage. I'm the director and I have these characters on stage that might be feeling, it might feel like there's some distance with where I am and those characters are. At least I'm playing with this as well. I don't know if you do, but I do play with this. And I feel sometimes that differentiation. So there's one thing I want to do. I always love these things. I haven't thought about it, that this is what we could do. So it's popping up right now. I love it. So you're sitting here and do this with me, really. As the director, you've chosen a new character to play, a new identity to play, and that might have a lot of similarities with the others, or it's absolutely new. Now, if you focus on joy, for example, it could be many things, then that's the main aspect that you're going to practice with today. As a director, today I'm giving you the guidance like that character. Let's focus on joy because that has not been going too well. Just as an example, right? That's not been going too well. So let's first focus a bit more on that before we go dive into the rest of the story. But you might say, I want to be more a reality that looks like this or that. Okay, then choose that. Whatever it is. And it can never be wild enough, really. What helps is not to take it like I'm going to be a billionaire who's having 4 wives. I'm not identifying with it. and 212 children. I mean, my imagination is big. So you could do that, but that's so far stretched, that it's difficult to stay with it. It's going to laugh at that all the time and disbelieve it. And so if you're in scarcity and you think of abundance is too far a stretch, then to go somewhere in the middle, that I have enough money to pay all my bills, for example, as a middle, because you find it too difficult to stay with that character because it's too far a stretch for you. The reality isn't, in principle, but it's too far a stretch for you to hold on to that character because you will slip back to the old one so easily when it's too far stretched. It's not impossible, but just as a making it easier for yourself. Beautiful. So next thing I want to do is, how do you get that character close? How do you bridge the gap between your current reality and the new identity character that you've chosen? That's what I want to do for a moment. I figure you all have an idea now how that's, and maybe as a director, look at that character for a moment. What is it wearing? How is it moving? You choose, right? Or you simply become aware. How's it talking? And mostly, how does it feel being that you wished? How does it feel? If it doesn't feel good, then you didn't choose the right thing. It can feel a little uncomfortable because it's new. Fair enough. But I want you to really imagine you're the character, and as the character, this is your natural state. Hey, you are that. Crawl into the character. You're an actor at this moment. Crawl into your character and feel how it feels to be that. Feel how it feels to be joy. Feel how it feels to be abundant, or whatever you chose. Feel it as if it is already true, as if you woke up this morning as that character. Not I wish and I hope. No. You're not getting a script and a character and you wish that you're going to play it well. No, you're aiming to play it well. Why would you be an actor in the first place? Of course you aim to play it well. That's your intention. I love this analogy. It works so well. So there you are in the skin of that character. And make it your own. Get comfortable in it. Move in it. And move as it. Feel as it. And if you then think of your reality, you're not going back as the old character. You think of your reality from these new eyes. So the only thing you see if you have chosen joy, only thing you're going to feel is joy, and you're going to see things in your reality that confirm that joy. And there might be things that are not, but that doesn't have your focus. Imagine a person that is so joyful. Of course it sees everything joyful. A person who is in love only sees beauty everywhere. It's that state that you're in. So if you chose abundance, you focus and see the abundance. I made an order the other day for one item and I got delivered 4. I haven't ordered anything else than one item. That is abundance. That's the energy I'm in. And then should I then call the company and said, it's a big company, they can handle it. Like, oh, sorry, I got too much. No, that is a gift. That is my abundance flowing in. And I'm feeling it every time. Like, what? They going to bring another package? I only paid and ordered one. Now, that is abundance. That's being in that energy of it. That's being the new character. That's trusting that. Not trusting from the sense it is separate from me, but knowing it. That's a better word than trusting. Knowing it. Okay. What I would like to do now, I find it so funny. You're the character on the stage, but you are as much the director as you know. What I want to ask you to imagine that the director is going to step on stage. Because you're a new character, your new identity, you need a bit of individual coaching, let's say. So it's going to step there with you on stage. Just imagine it. You are the director and you step on stage, and you as the character see the director stepping on stage. Are you still with me? You can also see it from a third eye, seeing it happening, doesn't matter. And they're next to each other for the coming days because this is new to you. You get familiar with this. So it's very connected, it's very aligned, it's very emerged, you could say. It's one space, it becomes one energy. You, the director, and that new character. Because it can use that support. As the character, as you, the human, feel that support of that director with you, next to you. And not as I'm not doing it well, so I need extra support. No, I'm getting all the attention because now we're doing it together and I become even better in what I do. This is a luxury. I get all that attention from the director. And I get all its love and wisdom and all that is just giving solely to me, this character. Because it wants to invest in me. It wants me to perform even better, and I'm taking that. I love to grow, right? As that character. So really feel the beauty of it. There's nothing you did wrong. It's just that you're becoming even better. Oh, I love this. So feel that beautiful love and being cared and for and being held. And we're doing this together. You're not alone. Which is all you, remember. You're the director, you the characters, you the theater, you the audience, you're the city or village that theater is in, you're everything. So this is all you. And now I want you to feel into your body as you're sitting here, bringing with that character. And feeling that next to you is the director. Bring it into your character, your human body. You might just have your human body step in there or just move it towards you, whatever works for you. But move it towards your current human body so that you're sitting here from that space, embodying that new character. Oh, yes. You might also, if that's difficult, just walk with your current body in your mind to the states and merge with that body. Just step into it. So you're that identity. And then bring it back. I notice I find that still a bit hard to do. But just do it over and over. It becomes easier to merge with. And whenever you have the thought, that's hard, I can't do it, dismiss that and just say instead, that's easy, I can do that. Even if it doesn't feel like that. Ooh, and I feel immediately when I say that, it becomes so much easier. You are merging with that. You are this body embodying that character. Not separate from the director, it's just here with you. You can say you're so close, it's almost, it's emerging, your energies are merging. You're doing this together as one. And then feel you as your human, how that embodiment makes you feel. What strength are you getting from that? What empowerment are you feeling there? Stay with that. And remember, what was your script again? What was the character focusing on? Great. And what else is in that script? Maybe you don't need to know the details, the feeling of it. What's the character? What's the feeling of that character? How does that character feel? Is it self-assured? Is it's knowing this already? It's knowing it is abundant. It's knowing that it's joy. Not from a stage, it's coming closer. No. You woke up in it. It's here. This is you now. So how does that character feel about things in your reality that maybe before were a little challenging, that you now from this place, how does that feel now? If you bring that into your imagination, into the picture, into your memory, how does that feel now? Might look a little different from here. And if it still looks the same and you chose something else, then this just push it away gently back to that old identity and just look at it again from these new glasses that you're wearing, this new character that you are. The last thing I want to say about this is just know that you're doing this every moment of your life, at every split second and even faster. You create a character and it's all still frames and it looks like it's a film, it's moving, but it's all still frames, still pictures, image after image, where you made a choice, always, all the time, without you being aware of it. This is an active choice, a conscious choice. So you're actually not doing anything different than what you normally do. So let's slowly come back here and open your eyes. Because that last part is the most important, that it looks like you're just doing a nice exercise here. And it is a nice exercise. But this, oh, there's such a beautiful bird outside. I'm distracted. Nice. This is how you create your reality all the time. All the time. Picture after picture after picture after picture. And then it feels like it's moving. So it's not like things are falling away and being built up. No, if you look at your screen and it would be not a smooth movie, your computer would fall away, come back up. Your computer would fall away and back up. It would fall away and back up, because that's what's happening in principle. You imagining, you would seeing it, you knowing that that computer or phone, whatever you look from, is there, is creating it in the moment. So now you consciously create what you want to see. And it's a muscle that you can train. It's a muscle that becomes better and better. And you might just want to start with one little thing, and then you make it bigger and bigger. What a joy. All right. Bring that within your day, I would say. Play with this. It's such a joy to play with it. And sometimes you want to focus on the whole character, but as a game, you might also say, I have this one thing, for example, joy. I'm just going to focus on joy a lot, not like I have work to do, but you're leaning in, and that's my audio that some of you are going to listen to. You're leaning into the joy that you already are. And then remember it now and then. It's like, oh yeah, that's where it is. Like you feel your higher self. Oh yeah, that's where it is. That's where my circle is. It's the same. It's like, oh yeah, that's where my joy is. Once you have remembered it and felt it is a natural element of who you truly are. It's the same with the character. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Just remember it. I feel it. It is there now. I am that now. And then you go back to do the rest of your day. And anytime, last thing, any time that you notice anything of the old reality, the old character, because there's things showing up in your reality that are not in character, your new one, don't put any attention to it. Don't focus on it. Don't make that an issue. By you focusing it, that's when that character steps up more again, and this one is pushed out, and you're fully back to the old one. That's a choice, but just know that you just made that choice. It's you. Nobody else. And don't blame yourself. Don't go hard on yourself. Ugh, why would you do that? Be loving and kind and just become aware. Oh, that just happened. Thank you. You had enough attention and focus. Where were you? Come back in. Let's continue. Loving it. All right.